Welcome back to James Lake Show. Today I have a super cool video. This is the kind of video that actually someone came to my office yesterday, drove an hour and a half, came to my office. They said, can you firstly start making videos again? And I said, it's only been 10 days. And then secondly, he said he's been watching my videos for 10 years and he wants me to get back to like business and masculinity videos. And actually that makes sense because that's the most wisdom that I can share. So I'm gonna keep making those videos. Cool. And I actually have a crazy exciting video to make today on how progress works. And see these videos where you've got the board and this camera is going to even come in when I start like writing details and stuff. It wouldn't be possible, but I have my own personal camera lady now and she's going to follow me around anytime, anywhere. So guys, these videos, they're going to be a thing to stay. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and comment down below anything else you want to see. What do we have here then? So guys, I've kind of needed this advice myself, and I constantly give this advice to myself, and the reason I'm able to give this advice to myself is because I've had now 3 times businesses make serious amounts of money, but before those times, it's been bleak as if progress is non-existent, and I've kind of now got accustomed to the psyop that creating a business gives. Lucky for me, I've never had a quit mentality, so I've always got it done. 2 years, 3 years, we just keep working, 2 years of nothing, and then it happens. But I know a lot of people, they do a year, they quit, do 2 years, they quit. And I wanna show guys here, and I like sometimes, you know, like, right, you might know how, like, say, a woman works in terms of like emotionally as a man. And I'm speaking as from men here, guys, so don't anyone get annoyed, but like, you might know how a woman works emotionally. But still you go onto some video on YouTube to watch it, to make yourself feel better. And I feel like this is the same kind of thing for progress for me. For me to say it reminds me of exactly what it is I'm doing here. So it serves 2 purposes. You guys get to learn exactly how business and progress works. And I get to tell myself what I need to hear to make myself feel better. Not that I need to feel too much better now because my main mission is I've done the hardest part of it basically out here in Europe. But essentially it's this, guys. So if you say you have the results here, my handwriting's bad. It doesn't actually matter what the results are, but let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That could be pounds, that could be £10, that could be million, that could be billion. It doesn't matter. I mean, how big are you gonna dream, you know what I mean? Or where are you at this whole thing? And then here you have years. So let's just call it like 1 year, 2 year, 3 year. Now, for my first business, ignore the numbers. The numbers they're symbolic, they're not literal, it doesn't matter. So it can be this. You spend your first year doing nothing. In fact, your salary was 4 times your take. But essentially, a lot of progress can be invisible because what else are you doing in that first year? You're learning about the products. You start to learn what worked, what didn't. Even if it only worked on a micro level, you learn. So now you're a smarter version than you were, meaning year 2, you can be better. Second thing is you could be planting seeds. You start speaking to this supplier, you start speaking to this customer, you start speaking to this. So all of the while, there's invisible progress going on. And then maybe year 2 comes along and you do a bit more, but it's not loads more. And this is where people start to quit, right? Because they haven't made a load of money. They're thinking they can go back to their boss and their boss at their other job. They can jump back into their salary. Life was good. Life wasn't scary. I wasn't stressed. I wasn't constantly battling some like results-based depression. And this is where people quit. But this is the thing, guys. From what I've seen in progress is typically it's invisible. And you're just planting seeds, stirring the pot, new product, trying out a different method, different strategy, learn, build, learn, build, learn, build. And this is what progress normally looks like from what I've seen. Is when you keep in the game and you're in there and like you adapt, learn, adapt, suddenly something goes right and that happens. Now what happens is when people are here in years 1 and years 2, and then they see other people's stories where they're here in year 3, they're looking at their bell curve and they think it's an impossibility but people say in their 3rd year they make money. I'm not gonna make money because in 2 years I've done nothing. I've had that exact scenario now in 3 different business models. And in 2 years, both made nothing. And there were other people around me who were doing more for businesses that were more like easy to set up with less risk. And I just stayed in the game. And then bang, my actual fundamental change when I actually believed in this system, like truly, like in my heart, was I was in Las Vegas in 2016, back when I used to drink. And I was speaking to this guy and he was selling vegan protein powder. Good guy, smart guy. He's selling vegan protein powder. I didn't see the value in vegan protein powder. And he was saying like, oh, the business is tough, it's this, it's that. And I was listening to it thinking, wow, man, like that sounds stressful. I don't know how I would bring in sales. And then a year later, I'm playing Grand Theft Auto with a friend of his. I'm playing Grand Theft Auto and he tells me, he's like, yo, they're doing, and the number was big. I don't want to give away the number. He's doing, I was like, what? From vegan protein powder? And this is before like veganism is like some huge thing. Well, I guess it was starting to get some, and I was like, no way. It just goes to show that just keep working. He didn't get beat, he didn't get beat. And I was thinking from when he was telling me the story in Las Vegas, I would quit. And I suspect he was probably somewhere like here. That next year goes by, he's here, and he's the one laughing at the people who thought like me. So anyway, that taught me not to think that way. And after that, I then took that same kind of mentality to my business. And then bang, guess what happened? We went from like £1.5 million to £10 million pretty much within a year. And now what we're doing out here in Europe, we started the business with nothing, just desks and phones. And now we're doing about £120,000 a month, 2.5 years later. Are we making a lot of money? Not really making any money right now. But will we make money in 2 years? Yeah. We, I would say, in Europe are somewhere around here right now. Like, I've got the headache part, the psyop part, the part that's like, oh, it's easy to quit. That's all gone. So now we can kind of know. But I thought it was worth saying it because a lot of you guys are quit, and like even speaking to this brother yesterday who came up and he's saying like he's been slogging and it's a grind, and I think it is a grind. I grinded for 2 years on eBay and Amazon before anything happened, didn't make fuck all, and everyone else was making the money around me. And in my 3rd year, I made £1 million net. That's after everything. So I made £1 million net. So it's just trusting the plan. I actually think as well, I always do this. My goal, I say the goal, I say the goal, I say the number. I even have said the number about 100 times already this month is what I'm gonna make this month net. And I believe that even you can be 3 days away from the end of the month. And then as long as your plan is there, God will just put the rest in, it just happens. So you just gotta keep blind ambition, blind ambition. I think another good example is, guys, everyone remembers Ninja, right? The Fortnite player. He played Fortnite, no, he streamed computer games for 10 years preceding when he blew up on Fortnite. Everyone's like, have you seen this guy just blowing up out of nowhere? Truth is, he didn't really blow up out of nowhere, did he? He was working. Now, no one would have done those 10 years preceding it where he earned nothing, but everyone wished they were him on the 10th year. That's not how life works. You need to be in the crap to get the good. So there's going to be many years in your progress journey where people would laugh at you and wish they weren't you. But if you do things right and you don't get beaten mentally and you keep learning and adapt, you can't just continually do a bad idea. The idea is that you adjust, and then bang. Nice, guys. Anything else you want to know about business? Anything else you want to know about my business? Anything else you want to know about anything? Fire the questions down below, and I'm going to keep making videos. Over and out, guys.